Hello all, I am Nisha, a student of Electronics and Communication Engineering branch of Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering. Today I am here to share my internship experience at Nokia. During my internship, I worked as student trainee in the networking division, specially titled as Log Parser. I am currently in the process of completing my internship. Today's title is MN-RAN, that is Mobile Networks and Radio Access Networks, Streamline Debugging with Log Parser. Today's contents are Introduction, Plan of Work, Methodology, Results and Discussion, Conclusion, References. Coming to the introduction, Mobile Network and RAN. As we all know that 5G RAN, that is Radio Access Network, is a wireless infrastructure that basically enables communication between user devices and the core network in 5G network. 5G RAN is designed to support not only mobile phones but also other types of connected devices. Unlike 5G RAN is designed to support only mobile phones but also other types of connected devices such as IoT, sensors and wearables. 5G RAN operates on highly frequency bands such as millimeter wave, which allows for faster data transmission speeds and low latency. The introduction of 5G RAN brings new network architecture concepts such as Cloud RAN and Virtual RAN, which leverage virtualization and software defined networking to improve network scalability and flexibility. The deployment of 5G RAN requires significant upgrades to the existing infrastructure. That is, the installation of new equipments such as small cells and baseband stations to ensure adequate coverage and capacity of the increased traffic demands. Going to the problem formulation. While I was doing the internship at Nokia, a log parser tool is used to extract important information from log files. Basically, we've been given with a log file of 10 lakh lines or 1 lakh lines where we have to extract or identify the specific keyword given by the user automatically. So, this helps in identifying issues and troubleshooting problems in the network. Here, we used Python as the primary coding language to overcome these problems. So Python is a popular programming language used for log parsing. The tool uses regular expression to search for specific patterns in the log file. It can be customized to extract information according to the requirements. Next, moving on to the objectives. The first objective is to extract important information. So, the primary objective of the log parser is to extract information from log files such as error messages, warning messages, or other critical events that can help in debugging and troubleshooting software systems. Next is to filter and sort data. The log parser should provide options to filter and sort log data based on specific criteria such as timestamps, severity levels, or keywords to help developers quickly locate and analyze relevant log entities. Next, to visualize log data. The log patterns often provide visualization such as graphs, charts to help developers easily visualize and understand the log data. For example, how many packets have been received or how many packets have been lost during the transmission. To identify patterns and anomalies. To integrate with other tools, LogParser should be able to integrate with other tools and systems such as monitoring platforms or ticketing systems to facilitate efficient workflow and collaboration among the developers and the IT team. So this is the plan of work that has been noted down here for the past 6 months. So in the first month of September and October, that is the last week of September and the first 3 weeks of October. So the basic study on the company's code of conduct and the induction program and a few mandatory trainings were done. And in the month of October and November, we had these essential trainings of C++, which was the most important coding language, or the bridge that we can say, uh, to help in the networking site. In the month of November and December, the C++ trainings were continued in the different modules. That is, we learned about C++ templates, C++ advanced topics, and also we happened to create an environment and MOBA Exterm. MOBA Exterm is a Linux tool where we used to raise MRs. And nextly, in the month of December, that is the third and fourth week of December, we started to study on Git modules. Firstly, we started off with the Git overview and the test case running that happened on the MOBA Exterm, just to make sure if the environment was created properly or not. In the month of January, we continue to learn on Git modules, that is the Git basics, Git advanced tips, and Gerrit code review tool. These Gerrit code review tool helped us in the commands that were used into raising an MR. We studied the changes in .cpp file and .hpp file. So this was the third requirement that had been given to us, where we were had to study the .cpp file and make some changes in cpp file so that it will be more understandable to the developers. We made these changes, and as usual we raised an MR. So the raising of MR had been done in the second week of April. In the third week of April, we upgraded the Python script. So as per the changes done in .cpp and .hpp file, we upgraded the Python script, and again we raised an MR separately for the Python script. So coming to the methodology, the first one is input data. The log parser takes log files or log data as input, which can be generated by various software systems and applications. The second step is parsing and analysis. The parsing and analysis, the log parser should be able to parse the log data and analyze it to identify important keywords, patterns that may help in troubleshooting and debugging. Filtering and sorting. Filtering and sorting, the log parser should provide options to filter and sort the log data based on specific criteria such as timestamps, severity levels, or keywords as discussed earlier. Next is user interface. User interface of the log parser should have a user-friendly interface that allows developer to easily navigate and visualize the log data and perform advanced queries and searches. Integration is nothing but the log parser should be able to integrate with software tools and systems such as monitoring platforms or ticketing systems and facilitate efficient workflow. So overall, the problem formulation or the methodology of the log parser provides an efficient and effective way to analyze and extract insights from a large volume of data in order to improve the reliability and performance of the software system. Here comes the block diagram. So as discussed, in the initial stage, it is the analysis of log files. Basically, analysis of log files is nothing but we've been given with a log file of 10 lakh lines or 1 lakh lines. So where we have to search the particular word given by the user automatically. For example, such keywords as warning codes or error codes or critical codes. So this is nothing but the input will be something, a kind of a .txt file given by the user or the developer to the system. So the user feeds the log file as an input to the system, where the system has to read the whole file and then extract and identify the keywords. For example, let's take an example of keyword error. So here the system has to search for the keyword error and extract the entire line of the word keyword present there along with the timestamps. So for this, we generated a standalone Python code, and we executed our code on Visual Studios, and also using the command prompt present in the system itself. And so the input will be the .txt file as a user defined function, and the output will also be given, output name of the file will be also given by the user as a function or the user defined file. Once it is all running successfully, we have to now raise an MR for the file that we have generated, so that it will be easy for all the developers to be using it. So initially we launched the beta version of this file to the developers. That was very useful and also less time consuming, availing the developers to work on the other work simultaneously, where we were doing the yeah, we were doing the log files easier to be filtering out the keywords. And once the MR is raised using the MOBA Xterm tool, the Linux language, and then the code is getting merged. Next, moving on to software components. Here we have used Visual Studios. As I said, we have used this Visual Studios for Python programming purpose. It is used by developers to build a wide range of applications. We also know that it has been used for mobile apps, web applications, and games. One of the key features of Visual Studios is its powerful code editor, which provides advanced code completion, syntax highlighting, and debugging tools. This feature helps developers to write code more quickly and efficiently while also reducing errors and bugs in the code. Next, we have used Confluence. Confluence is a collaboration and knowledge management tool. It is a web based platform that allows teams to create, organize, and share content, including documents, code bases, meeting notes, and project plans. One of the key features of Confluence is its customizable templates, which enables team to create consistent and structured content for a wide range of purposes. Nextly, Jira. Jira, it is widely used for issues tracking, project management, and bug tracking. Like Confluence, this is also a web-based platform that allows users to track and manage tasks, bugs, and issues related to software development projects. One of the key features of Jira is that the workflow that allows teams to define the implementation of their own process for issue tracking and project management. Next, moving on to Pronto. Pronto, it is designed to streamline team collaboration and communication quickly. It is a real-time messaging platform that allows teams to communicate with each other quickly and easily, no matter where they are located. One of the key features of Pronto is its group chat functionality, which allows users to create and join channels for specific teams, projects, or topics. Next, as discussed earlier, we have also used MOBA Xterm. It is a popular remote computing software that allows users to access and manage remote servers and workstation from a local computer. It also provides a comprehensive set of features and remote computing such as SSH, Telnet, RDP, VNC, FTP, SFTP, and many other. One of the key features of MOBA Xterm is its user-friendly interface. It allows user to manage multiple remote sessions easily. It also comes with an built-in terminal emulator that supports multiple tabs, which makes it easy to switch between different remote sessions. In addition, MOBA Xterm provides various tools and simplify the administration and remote servers, including file transfer, network tools, remote desktop, and shell scripts. Moving on to the advantages and disadvantages. Firstly, let's go with the pros. The first advantage is efficient troubleshooting. Log Parser can help developers quickly identify and troubleshoot issues in software system by tracking relevant information from log files. Next is better understanding of system behavior. Better understanding of system behavior, Log Parser can help developers gain a better understanding of the behavior of their software system and analyzing the log data and identifying patterns and trends. Automation. Log parser can automate the process of analyzing log data, reducing the need of manual review and saving time and effort. Next is integration. Log parser can be integrated with other tools and systems to streamline workflow and collaboration among developers and IT teams. There's another advantage, that is customization, a very important advantage, that the log parser can be customized to extract specific information and filter data based on criteria that are relevant to a particular software system. Next, moving on to the cons. The first disadvantage is the complexity. The log parser can be complex to set up and configure, requiring knowledge of the log file format and the specific software system being analyzed. So here the input will be given as a .txt file only. The any other extensions might not work in this log parser script, and this can also be changed simultaneously or based on the requirement of the developers. Next is the overwhelming amount of data. The log parser can generate a large amount of data that may be overwhelming to review, requiring additional tools to process and the filtering analysis of the information. Now, moving on to the applications. The first application is network troubleshooting. Log parsers can help identify issues related to network connectivity, latency, and bandwidth by analyzing network logs generated by routers, switches, and other networking equipments. The next one is capacity planning. Log parsers can help telecommunication companies plan and optimize their network capacity by analyzing usage patterns, traffic volumes, and other data points from network logs. The next one is quality of service. Quality of service monitoring. Log parser can help telecommunication companies monitor the quality of their voice, data service, and analyzing QoS, that is the quality of service related metrics such as packet loss, jitter, and delay. The next one is security. Log parser can help identify security threats and vulnerabilities by analyzing network logs for suspicious activities such as unauthorized access attempts, data breaches, and malware infections. The last one is the fraud detection. The log parser can be used to detect activities such as call spoofing, toll fraud, and unauthorized access attempts by analyzing network logs and call detail records. Overall, log parsers are essential tool for communication companies to ensure the reliability, performance, and security of their network infrastructure and service. Next, moving on to the results and discussion. Here is a piece of code that I have developed for the log purpose sake. So this is a Python script where we'll input certain keywords. For example, this is a warning. WRN is the warning code, ERR is the error code, and CRI is the critical code. So these are the very few words that has been given as an input in the initial stage, and later on this log parser code grew up to be a very complex code, as I have added even more features to make the developers feel easy for debugging the errors or any other kind of issues. So here this file has an user defined input, that is the .txt file, and the output will also be given in the same path as the .txt file. So this is the continuation of results and discussion. So here is a sample log file. Here it is a very few line of sample file. Usually the file will be more than 10,000 or even 1 lakh lines sometimes. So yeah, here we'll be searching about the ERR or the WRN keywords in the initial stages. So this is the final step where we have to raise an MR using MOBA exterm tool. MR is nothing but marked review, where we will upload our code in the Gerrit, so that before getting merged, we'll be having 3 stages of evaluation. That is, the first evaluation is the system evaluation, that is nothing but CI, where our code will be tested and reviewed by the system. Once the system is reviewed by +1, Again, it will go to some other reviewers who will be like more experienced, such as the technical leads or technical specialist will review our the MR or the code whatever we have given. And if the people are satisfied with the code, they'll be given as +2. +2 is where the code will be ready to merge and will be dumped in the Gerrit. Moving on to the conclusion, log parsers are powerful software tools that help organizations analyze log filters or log files. Log parsers provide detailed insights into system performance or behavior that are often difficult to obtain through other means. By analyzing log files, organization can identify patterns and other issues that they may be affecting the performance and reliability of the system. Log parser help organization troubleshoot and resolve issues quickly, reducing downtime and minimizing the impact on business operations. Log parser can improve security by detecting and investigating suspicious activities, helping organization identify and respond to security threat quickly. Log parsers can help organization optimize system capacity and plan of future growth by analyzing usage patterns, traffic volume, and other data points. Log passes can be customized to meet the specific needs of the different applications, making them versatile and valuable tool for organization in various sectors. Overall, log passes are crucial tool for organizations seeking more improved to system performance, reliability, and security by providing detailed insights. The organization will identify the address potential issues, optimize capacity, and ensure compliance with regulatory requirements. In conclusion, a log parser tool is essential for identifying issues and troubleshooting problems in mobile network and RAN. Python is a popular programming language that can be used for log parsing. With the help of parsing tool, network engineers can quickly identify issues and resolve them, ensuring a good user experience. These are the references. Lastly, thank you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends.